talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Turn your dial to cable 18. You will see the best in TV. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Sit back and listen. You will hear the best conversation of the year. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom.
Welcome to Talking with Tom. I'm Tom Dacey alongside Ed McCarver. Hello, Edward.
Tom, how are you?
Good. This is officially the end of our 21st season.
Yes, and as you could tell by the way we look and the way the desk looks, and when we do a wide shot, you'll see we have some very, very special guests tonight that we're honored to have. And as you could tell, it's the 12th month of the year, December 1st. We are on live. We are on live on television and also streaming at WPAA.com. So if somebody can't see the show on television, have them Google WPAA or go to WPAA.com and click Live TV. And they could see this show live, whether London, Las Vegas, anywhere in the globe, they could watch this program.
And, you know, we're very fortunate once again this year. I don't know how I do it every year, but every year I manage to get the jolly old man from the North Pole.
You have clout, and not only do you have the gentleman to our left here, but we also have some members of the Marine Corps. This is the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program, and gentlemen, quickly, first, thank you for your service, and if you just give us your names.
Lance Corporal Conti. Lance Corporal Downing.
Corporal Mallerman.
Okay. And thank you very much for showing up and putting up with our silliness every year.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate you coming on. Toys for Tots, of course. Just a quick little history on this. Now in its 68th year, was actually founded in 1947 in Los Angeles, California, by reservist Bill Hendricks. Now, he was inspired by his wife Diane when she tried to donate a homemade Raggedy Ann doll to a needy child, but could not find an organization to do so. At her suggestion, Hendricks gathered a group of local Marine reservists who coordinated and collected some 5,000 toys for local children. This was back in 1947. And now in its 68th year, Toys for Tots has distributed over 469 million toys to over 216 million children. So we appreciate the work that the Marine Corps does. Yep, and it's and we appreciate being part of it. We are here for the next hour, and I think, Tom, if people wanted to join us, wanted to bring a gift, meet Santa, meet the Marines, they could do so by
coming down to the studio here at 28 South Orchard Street here in Wallingford.
Yep, just come up the stairs. This is a lot like the Halloween thing we did when we had some of the trick-or-treaters come up here.
I see you're still wearing your mask, by the way.
That'll be fine, young man. That'll be fine. So don't encourage them. We have a studio audience here. This is kind of cool. So, you know, usually people leave whenever we go on the air here, but it's nice having a studio audience.
I know that you got your Christmas present early.
Yes. From a sports Christmas came early to Ridgecrest Road, where I live in our fair city, with the New York Jets squishing the fish, the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know 2 days after Christmas, the Jets play the Patriots. So, and I don't know if the Patriots can recover from that brutal beating they took from the Denver Broncos the other night. But we'll see. But I'm getting off task here.
But before we start, I want to share a little brief story. I kind of had a little Christmas miracle the other day. As you know, last weekend I went to the Mark Twain Museum.
Yeah.
WPAA was getting an award at the Alliance for Community Media event at the Mark Twain House. And after that, Jay Williams and Robert Hoff and I went to wrestling in Springfield. Came home that night, could not find my wallet.
No.
And did not know where it was. Searched the house frantically looking for it. Called the school on Monday morning. to ask if anybody had turned it in. No luck. I immediately got on the phone, canceled all my cards, everything, because I didn't know where it was. And the next day, Tuesday afternoon, I got a call at my residence from Life Alert Service. And they said that they received a call from the Springfield High School for Science and Technology that they had my wallet. And I called up and they mailed it to me. Well, the day after, about a day or two later, I got a letter in the mail from the gentleman that found it. He wanted to let me know that he had turned it in to the Springfield Police Department, and just to let me know that hopefully I'd get it back. So I called him up the other day and thanked him and let him know that I received it back, and just goes to show you there are some good people in this world.
Yeah, and that's a good story here, and kudos to that gentleman for doing that, for calling you. And that is a nice story. That is a Christmas story. You'd like to hear a story like that, 12 months out of the year.
I mean, he said he picks his grandson up at school every day, and he just happened to see it on the ground and brought it into the school and gave it to a police officer on duty.
Good for him. Good for him. So Christmas came early for you.
Yeah.
In the form of that very nice gentleman getting your wallet back.
So without further ado, should we go to Santa first?
Yeah, we have a ton of questions for each of our guests. Again, this is our Toys for Tots special. You can see the toys that we have here. We're going to be talking about the Toys for Tots. And also, we have some places in Wallingford where you can drop off Toys for Tots, and I'll be reading that list throughout the evening. But we have him here. He's ours for the next 50 minutes or so.
Welcome, Santa.
Thank you. Glad to be here again.
I'd like to start out by asking you, what are you doing in the case where a house doesn't have a chimney?
Well, I've got a skeleton key. I can get into every house that I need to. No problem. I can bypass any security system. It's divine intervention in most cases.
So then the children don't have to worry then if
No,
they don't have a
not at all.
chimney.
Not at all.
Yeah, because I think there are a lot of kids that worries. Not too many children have or adults have chimneys in their house. And
Right. I don't want to burn to death either, so I like to go through the front door. That's really what
Yes.
I really like to do mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that will not leave any lingering doubt in.
Correct. I will be there no matter what.
Okay. And you're an old hand at this.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing it a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
More than a couple, I think.
Well, I don't want to show my age, you know what I mean?
Well, I know you've been very good to the McCarver household over the years, and
That's not what I heard.
yeah, never. Well, not really.
I got to be honest with you. The Jets are not going to the Super Bowl this year. There's nothing I can
Santa,
do about that. I can't help you there.
I don't know. I just got word, Santa, that Ed is on the naughty list.
He is every year, as a matter of fact.
Well, depending on who you talk to, I wanted to ask.
Sure, go ahead.
And especially as, it's December 1st. The big day is 23 and a half days away, I guess, for you. It's been a pretty mild November. I watched the football game, the high school football game, in just a sweatshirt. Didn't have to wear my winter coat. What if there's no snow on the ground?
Well, I get better gas mileage. That's for sure, because I don't have to slog through anything, But I have these special wheels that come out from under the sled, go right on the road, no problem at all.
Okay.
And I take off, don't have to worry about getting the snow in my eyes or anything. Perfect. No problem at all.
And then the reindeer have adjusted to it too?
Oh, absolutely. Rudolph still got what do they call that, a blinking nose?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
He has high beams, too, so we can go wherever we want to go, no problem.
All right.
Yeah.
So, very good. This is the Talking with Tom Toys for Tots holiday special here on December 1st. We're here live until 7 p.m. We've got maybe 48 minutes to go. You could stop by, meet Santa, meet the members of the Marine Corps Toys for Tots that are here. Let me ask you, gentlemen, and I'll start. Mark, I don't know if you want to start. How did you get involved in the Toys for Tots?
Well, they asked us at our unit if we wanted to volunteer, and what better way to show and give back to the community than do so by Toys for Tots. So I think it kind of speaks as a volumes towards the Marine Corps' character that we get involved with helping children who are less fortunate, and so it was an easy decision by us to volunteer.
Is this your first year with Toys for Tots?
For actually my second year.
Second.
And I can't speak for the rest of them.
And gentlemen, is this
This will be my fourth.
your fourth year?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So you're
And
more or less a veteran at it.
And then he's
A fifth year.
fifth year for you. All right. So you are
been
veterans
there for a while.
at the Toys for Tots. Do you look forward to it?
No, it's fun. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does it actually start? Is it October? Is that what-
The actual start date, I'm not sure. I know the deadline for any events that you want to schedule to have us support it is the 4th.
Fourth, yeah.
Correct? Yeah. So the 4th, you can go to the website and get the contact information, call the warehouse, and get something set up for you.
I know. I submitted mine as soon as the website went up.
Yeah. Yep.
I figured get it in early.
Now the warehouse is actually located. Is it New Haven?
No, right here in Wallingford.
Oh, it is in Wallingford.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought it was New Haven
Yeah.
too.
Or actually stationed out of New Haven. That's probably.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We do have, we should go over that list of the drop-off locations if you want to drop off a toy. And I guess it's an unwrapped toy that,
Yes,
that they're
unwrapped.
looking for, an unwrapped toy. In Wallingford, we have several locations. I'll read them very quickly here. Gaetano's Tavern on Main at 40 Main Street. Inframetals at Pent Highway. Barbarino Nissan, 505 North Colony Road. The Wireless Zone, 994B North Colony Road. The Academy of Dance and Music, 245 Center Street. Lotus Day Spa, 329 Main Street. And FedEx Ground, located at 29 Tolley's Road. These are the locations where you can drop off a gift for a needy child, and we thank those businesses and organizations for helping us out.
Now, if somebody wants to donate, can't make it tonight, what are the age groups for donations? Is there a cutoff age or?
Normally, all ages between preferably birth to about 16 or so. Someone. It doesn't. There's no set age for this. This is more or less for. Most of the toys are for, obviously children, but if there's electronic devices or whatever, money that they want to donate, it goes for all families that are struggling to be able to provide.
So you do take monetary donations as well.
We do.
And that's one thing I want to mention. Thanks to Susan here at WPAA, these music boxes that you see on our set, if anyone would like to make a monetary donation of $10 to Toys for Tots, they can get one of these music boxes.
And they are state of the art music boxes. Let's try. Isn't that nice?
I'd like to get one myself.
Yeah. Very nice, kind of the spirit of the
Absolutely.
season. So, this is ceramic. Wouldn't this fall out of your sack and it would break you?
I have ways of getting another one.
That's the little
Okay.
drummer boy.
Yeah. Very nice, and we have several of them here. So, as Tommy says, if you want to come up and make a donation to the Toys for Tots, the Toys for Tots are now in its 68th year, and growing strong.
Now, I know you have to have some time to distribute the toys, so what is the cutoff date for donations?
The 17th. of
17th?
December.
Okay.
We're personally, the cutoff for distribution is the 18th. That'll be the last day we're giving toys out. So
Okay.
Okay, so anybody that can't make it down here tonight and they want to donate, just remember that. Keep that date in mind.
Yep. A week before Christmas. All right. Let's get back to Santa.
Careful, I hurt my shoulder last week.
Santa,
Yeah,
I
yes.
have a question that always puzzled me. How do you get your reindeer to fly?
Well, what I do is I feed them Red Bull intravenously because, it gives you wings. You know what I'm saying? So it works for them, too. And, a couple of gallons for each one, and next thing you know, we're off and away.
And you have no trouble circumventing the globe once.
No, we have to pull over every once in a while at a rest stop, though,
Yeah.
because 2 gallons is a lot of liquid,
Yeah.
but, other than that, we make our rounds. Get everything done.
Good for you. So, well, Red Bull. I may try that before my next road race. See if it.
The Jets need Red Bull, I think.
Never mind, Santa.
They need life support.
One question I had.
Yes. Fire away.
And it's with the different languages of the world, all the not only the different dialects, but going to Europe, going to the Far East, the different countries of the globe. Everybody speaks a separate language. How do you understand?
Well, I've got this thing from Star Trek. It's called the Universal Translator. It works great.
Oh, really?
It's real. It actually works.
Really?
Yeah, I can talk to anybody on the Earth.
So not
In outer space, too.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Not a problem at all. All right. Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know. You mentioned Red Bull, which is the drink of choice for the reindeer to
Of course,
get them going.
yes.
What about you?
Yeah, a lot of the kids, they'll want to leave.
Depends on what day it is. You know what I mean?
But
What's
s-
the
but s-
weekend or not,
Well, no. What's your favorite food when you're off duty?
When I'm off duty, let's see. I really like the chocolate chip cookies no matter what all year round. So if you're up at the North Pole, stop by, drop off some cookies.
Well, you find them when you come to my house.
Oh, definitely. Always. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to watch my weight a little bit, but for some reason it keeps ballooning. So if you give me light cookies or something, that'll be better.
And kids also, when they want to leave a snack for you and
Sure.
maybe a little something for the reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
What any recommendations as to what the children should leave out?
Let's see. The best thing I really love are the chocolate chip cookies. The reindeer love Doritos.
Doritos.
Absolutely. The nacho cheese, it really gets them going with the Red Bull.
Oh, see,
Go
no,
even faster, supersonic.
I always leave them a carrot.
Carrots. Oh, that's the old days. Come on now.
Carrots aren't in anymore with
No,
the
no,
reindeer?
no,
Really?
no vegetables. We like to eat unhealthy.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So I'm learning quite a bit tonight, Santa. So that's very
You're
good.
privy to the inside info.
You mentioned Star Trek, and
Right.
and I know right around this time, I think a couple of weeks, I think it's the 18th, the new Star Wars movie
I believe so.
is coming out. In a list for gifts, as you talk to the different children, is Star Wars on top of the list?
Absolutely. That is by far the number one gift everybody wants.
Really?
Even the adults want collectibles. So they'll keep them for like 40 years and they'll be worth a lot of money, That'll be great.
I mean, if I had an old Mark Hamill wind-up
Worth a
doll
lot
from,
of money.
from this, oh really?
How much you want for it?
I threw it out. So.
Oh, my
I kept my Joe Namath doll, but
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, that's the last time the Jets won the Super Bowl. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
why I kept that.
I'd like to see another one in my lifetime too,
Yes.
if you have room for one more.
Well, hopefully it'll be soon.
All right. So, again, this is the Talking with Tom annual Christmas show. We're live here, live until 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or live until the top of the hour, depending on which time zone. We're here with Santa Claus. We're here with representatives from the Marine Corps, Toys for Tots. We have gifts in front of here, toys that will be distributed to the Toys for Tots. The Toys for Tots now in its 68th year distributing toys to needy children. I mentioned earlier they distributed over 469 million toys to over 216 million children. And I wanted to
That's
ask the
wonderful.
Marine Corps representatives, and any of you can handle this. Is there a list of toys available to guide one? Say if I want to get a toy for a needy child, but I'm not sure what would be appropriate. Is there any guidance? Anything that might not be acceptable?
Not acceptable? Not to my knowledge, honestly. I mean, if there is anything like that, it's more or less likely to be on the website.
Okay.
where you can take a look on there and see.
And the website is just Google the.
Yeah, you can Google Toys for Tots. I don't know the URL.
I believe
off the
it's
top of
toysfortots.org,
You
if
should
I'm
be.
correct.
Okay.
The best way I like to donate is a lot of the toys that you find in the sections of the store. They would have an age range on them. You know, ages 3 and up, ages 5 and up. And I mean, if you don't have much, or you have enough in your budget where you can actually purchase one for each age group, is a good. Or at least maybe cover 1 or 2 age groups, and maybe buy a toy for 1 or 2 age groups. That's also very helpful. It's kind of a little trick that you can use. I mean, I've always done that even before I was a Marine. We would do that.
I do that as well.
You know, buy for the age groups, so it's age appropriate. Everybody knows what they're getting. So
Is there one particular item that you get requested a lot?
I don't think there's.
Oh, as far as toys go?
Yeah.
Like on the receiving end.
Yeah.
So people wanting toys.
Yeah.
It's more or less the distribution is you come in and there's hey, there's toys. Go grab what you want, whatever you fancy.
Have you been there when a
What's that?
child has received a toy?
I haven't been to the distribution center when there's families there. No.
That's got to be quite a feeling, though, if you are
Yeah,
there to see
yeah,
the
definitely.
children when they come
Absolutely.
in.
Absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, it warms my heart personally just to know that I'm making a difference, even if I'm not there to see it. Do the right thing, even when no one's actually looking. So.
I would like to say thank you for everything that you do.
Here.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
We want to say thank you for everything you do, Santa. You brighten
Well-
up many of Christmas around here. Is it still a good gig? Do when as it
Pays
gets
the
to be
bills.
as
Yeah,
it
it's
gets
not
to be
bad.
December 21st or the 22nd? Do you ever say to yourself,
No, they usually shut my lights off around that time. I need Christmas so I can get more money to pay the bill.
Well, I thank Santa once again for taking time out of his busy schedule to come here.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'll always be here for
this
you
is
guys.
this is a busy time of year for him. Not only does he have to make his rounds on Christmas Eve, but he's also appearing at a lot of the tree lightings in the area.
Yes, in North Haven this week. And in Wallingford also, we're going to have Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Saturday, Wallingford, Sunday in North Haven.
Boy, I don't know how you do it, Santa.
that is a busy schedule.
It's Red Bull. I don't fly, but it really does.
But
give you
it helps.
wings.
It helps
Yeah.
keep you alert. And okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. Let me go over the list of those locations one more time.
Sure.
Or maybe a couple more times
Sure.
before the top of the hour, if you want to give a gift to help the Toys for Tots. In Wallingford, the drop-off locations are Gaetano's Tavern on Main, a place we often frequent.
One of our favorite
Yes, one of our
haunts.
favorite haunts, yep. 40 Main Street. I think our good friends, Holly LaFond and Jim Fitzsimmons, will be having their Toys for Tots Christmas party.
Yes, I believe that.
I want to say the 17th.
I think you're correct. I think it is the
I'm not
17th.
sure. And I know they always have representatives from the Marine
Yeah.
Corps there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, we have a phone call.
We have a phone. I didn't even know we had a phone. So, all right. Alan has told us we have a phone call. I didn't even know we had the phone set up. There, so, but
Hello?
Hello?
hi.
Hi.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. I just called to say Viva Las Vegas.
Now, was that directed at the our Marine Corps representative, Santa?
It's more particularly directed towards Eddie McCarver, but it can be for to anybody.
Oh, all right.
I take it you know this person, Edward.
I actually don't. I know it's not Maureen, so she sounds
No,
too pleasant to be Maureen. No, but
Wow, rough. Hi guys, this is Kayla, the magician.
oh, Kayla!
It's our good
Kayla,
friend Kayla.
Kayla Drescher. Yes, Viva Las Vegas. Now I get
There
it.
you go.
Now I get it. You have a 3 of diamonds handy, Kayla.
Oh, I have so many.
So,
I'm still waiting for you to
sending
make
them
Ed
your way.
disappear.
Still slowly working on it. It's a little bit tough from a different time zone, but we'll get there. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you, Kayla?
Good. Just calling in to say hello and hope the fundraiser is going well.
It is. We appreciate the phone call. While we have you, Kayla,
Yeah.
give yourself a plug. What are you up to now? Kayla Drescher is a magician. She's an accomplished magician and is now living somewhat west of where we are here. But tell us what's going on with you.
Yeah, so hi everyone. Everything's great. I'm currently living in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, and I'm just doing magic, and it's fantastic. If you want to find out more specifically about what's going on, my website is magicinheels.com, heels like your shoes, magicinheels.com, and we're doing a lot of really cool projects out here. I just finished up and our project was released with BuzzFeed, where we did a silly video playing some card games and things. And now I got some really cool projects coming up for the holidays, both in terms of shows and just some really good holiday cheer, if you will. And everything's great, so I can't complain. But if you want to know more specifically, the website has all the fun stuff. But yeah, everything's great.
All right, well, good for you.
Congratulations. Good for you.
For you. Thank you for remembering us.
Yeah, of course. It's always fantastic to talk to you guys, so anytime.
Well, all right, Kayla, we appreciate the phone call. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for supporting the Toys for Tots, and say hello to my money at Caesar's Palace out in Vegas, will you?
And have a wonderful holiday.
And I think Kayla has, as in true magician, she just disappeared. Kayla Drescher is a magician that we had on our show, and she has made it into the big time, as they say.
And if there's somebody at home watching that wants to say hello to Santa, they can do just what Kayla did and give us a call at 203-265-6310.
Yep, we're here until the top of the hour, so you can do that. And you also want to help with a donation for the Toys for Tots. Let me go over. I think I was going to go over the locations when we got that call. I mentioned Gaetano's. We have Inframetals, 55 Penn Highway, Barbarino Nissan, 505 North Colony Road, the Wireless Zone, 994B North Colony Road, the Academy of Dance and Music, 245 Center Street, Lotus Day Spa, 329 Main Street, and FedEx Ground, located at 29 Tully's Road. All have, they're all drop-off locations for toys. You can give to help the Toys for Tots help our friends at the Marine Corps now in its 68th year.
And we still have these wonderful music boxes
music
here.
boxes. If you want to stop by the studio here and make a donation, you could go home with one of these musical things. Santa.
Yes. What's up?
Any particular reason why you wear red?
No. I just like red.
It's an hour show, Santa.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a closed. I'm sorry. Actually, Mrs. Claus really liked red. Okay, and also it prevents you from getting hit by any planes or anything.
I was going to say, it's easier to see.
So, orange is a little bit too much, but red just works great.
Have you had any close calls?
Yeah, a couple.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that must be...
The pilot looked like you, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
What were you trying to do?
Well, it wasn't Southwest Airlines, was it?
I can't reveal that.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Now, how long does it take you, Santa, to pack up your sleigh?
Well, with all the presents I have to deliver, it takes a while. It takes at least a week. The elves are going crazy trying to pack everything up into that sleigh. It's a sleigh, not a sled. Yeah.
What do the elves do when you're out making your rounds?
Well,
do
they like to really delve into the eggnog quite a bit. You know what I mean? They tend to get a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Real happy by drinking all the eggnog. They just go crazy. When I come home, they're all over the place. Just lying down and getting over it,
But they've earned it, I guess.
They take aspirin after that, though. What?
Right.
Oh, yeah. After they've earned it, they've built all these wonderful toys all year.
Now, come December 26th, what do you do?
Well, I'm usually on Expedia. I'm looking for tickets to go to the Bahamas. because I want to work on my tan. You know, I start to exercise a little bit, you know, lose a couple 100 pounds. You know, and then, you know, I work on my tan down there and just relax for a while. Because delivering billions of presents in 24 hours is crazy. It's a lot of stress.
So you do you throw your weight around and say, listen, do you know who I am? Not literally, I mean, but you know, do you say, do you know who I am?
Well, most people know who I am already, but, you know, when I talk to the Expedia people, I just say I'm Chris Kringle. I just don't, I want to be treated like everybody else.
Actually, that's a good segue into my next question
Yeah.
here. Where's my list of hard-hitting questions? You know, people know you Santa Claus,
Of course.
Kris Kringle, St. Nicholas, Father Christmas. Do you have a favorite?
Well, when I'm down in the Bahamas, they call me Big Daddy.
Well,
I really like that one.
well,
During the year,
yeah. I mean,
Well,
when you're on duty, when
I'm
you're
on
working the
duty,
gig.
I really like Saint Nick.
St. Nick. Okay.
Absolutely, that just sounds really cool.
Why is I don't even dare I ask? Why do you like St. Nick?
Well, you know, it's just like got a hard edge to it. You know, Nick.
Nick.
You know, it's like really makes you manly. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, a lot better than St. Ed. That's not too bad.
I don't think that's going to happen in our lifetime.
No, not the stories I've heard.
Again, we're talking to Santa, and we're talking to representatives from the Marine Corps Toys for Tots. I've had a couple of people ask me, people that say they donate a toy to Gaetano's or Barbarino Nissan or something like that. Does a toy necessarily stay in the area? Will it stay?
Oh, here if you donate local?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, we're going to pick that up.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Yeah, one of the reservists at the unit will go pick the toys up. We distribute the white boxes that you'll see.
Okay.
And we had U-Haul trucks. And we'll take some of the tactical vehicles at the unit and go pick the toys up. And then they actually go to the warehouse and
Sort
right
it
here in
all out.
Watford.
Oh, okay.
You
What's that?
sort it all out at the warehouse.
Yeah, we have a lot of the Sea Cadets come over and help out with that. And we had a couple of people that work there Monday through Friday and kind of keep the place up.
Actually, that's another great organization that helps us out. The Sea Cadets and the Junior Marines that we have at our unit. The Sea Cadets being a little bit of a representative of the Navy, and the Junior Marines obviously for the Marine Corps. And both organizations do work. We work hand in hand with them quite often when it comes to charitable events. You know, it's something good for the kids to actually get involved with. And I know during the summer, especially, there are a few Touch a Truck events that we also do in support of local charities, and they also help out. But Toys for Tots obviously being the bigger one.
How many Sea Cadets are involved? Are there?
That's
quite
your guess is as good as
Oh,
mine.
really?
There's a lot.
Quite
Absolutely.
a few. I know
Alright.
we had a congregation of them a few months back over here at Holy Trinity Church.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great organization, and one of the great things about it is actually the kids kind of already have an idea of what they want to be. You know, as a young age, they have good direction, good guidance, and I certainly know that a lot of the instructors that they have definitely given good direction and good guidance. Try to keep them out of harm's way, keep them in good standing, and hopefully set them off for a good future. So it's definitely a good organization.
All right, very good.
Absolutely.
Very good. So, I had one more question for them, but I want to get back to Santa here. It's because we know his schedule is busy. You know, you mentioned going to the Bahamas when Christmas is over and kind of relaxing. What do you do on New Year's Eve?
Well, I like eggnog myself also. I just kind of mix it a little bit, you know what I mean? A few spirits here and there, and I have a good time with Mrs. Claus.
I mean, do you watch the ball
What
go
I
down?
like to do is I like to go incognito. I go down to Times Square. Nobody knows me there, though. Okay, because I dye my hair,
Yeah.
you know, and I dye the beard, and I just look like Jerry Garcia, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just in the crowd and everything, and I'm just enjoying it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm drinking a few eggnogs here and there.
Okay, very good. So you like that incognito. I mean,
Yeah.
after Christmas Eve and running around with all the seeing everybody, you still want to hang around crowds and go down to Times Square on New Year's
Oh,
Eve?
sure. No pressure. There's no pressure. Just hang out. Bring
Really?
in the new year.
You're a young man, Santa.
I like to ask everybody in general. I'd like to know, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
The first on that one.
We'll start with
Christmas movie? Nightmare Before Christmas, probably, honestly. It's kind of like a Halloween Christmas type.
Jack Skellington?
Yeah,
Is that
Skellington,
All right,
yeah.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, sure.
Tim
Tim
Burton.
Burton.
Okay.
I'd say Home Alone.
Home Alone.
All right, yeah. That's
I just watched that myself the other day.
Which I think is 25 years old now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
When you watched it, was
21 years
anybody
old,
with you?
actually. As old as I am.
Or were you
so-
home alone?
Yeah, I was home alone watching Home Alone.
Okay, I just want to check.
Is it my turn?
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, that's okay. I'm actually pretty old school. I like Charlie Brown Christmas. I like that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that one. I think that's a good one. I also like it. And I know it's completely out of season, but I like anything with the peanuts. I like Thanksgiving for Charlie Brown. A month back when they did the Great Pumpkin. That's one of my favorites with the Red Baron. I think that one's a good one. So that one's my favorite.
Isn't there a new Peanuts
There is.
movie coming
There
out
is.
now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a little more. I think Pixar Animation's doing it, so
Okay.
it's not like directly drawn cartoons. It's more digital animation. So
You mean you haven't been yet to see it? I know you go on $5 Tuesday usually. You haven't been
Yeah,
yet?
but I'm actually doing a gig this month. So
Okay.
That I can't say where, but yeah, I'm working.
I read your Facebook post.
All right. Well, is it my turn or Santa's turn for movies?
Ask Santa first.
Santa, you're.
I love Christmas Story.
Why?
I have this new dashboard in the sleigh. I've got a little screen on there, and I watch TBS while I'm delivering. I watch it like 600 times. It's great.
That's right,
Depends on the
TBS,
time zone, but
yeah,
you know.
TBS does a 24 hours of.
It's great.
Of a Christmas.
Rudolph's really staring, so I don't have to worry
I know
about
that.
not paying attention.
I know
to
that's
Rudolph.
one of your favorites too, right? Ed?
I was going to say, yeah, that's Little Ralphie and the BB gun. I mean, I think I know the whole movie ad nauseum.
Me and you both. I watch the whole time.
Yeah,
too.
it's I used to tell people that it isn't really Christmas season until someone has said to you, "You'll shoot your eye out." So, because I always think of.
Of course, I like It's a Wonderful Life too.
It's a Wonderful Life is a classic. I didn't see that movie till I was about 40. So and then,
Was that like 40 years ago, or?
Santa with the one-liners here. I like
Good one,
that.
Santa.
I like that. So
Nothing personal.
So, book somebody else now.
the
Mrs.
Longworth
Claus
Theater
will come
actually
down next
plays every year. They do It's a Christmas Story, and they do it as if they were in a radio station. So it's pretty.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty interesting. I went to go see it a couple years ago.
I have to
And,
check that out. Ed.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very interesting, and it would be the old school radio. When they would do acting and stuff, they'd have props, people making sounds to simulate things, but they had the whole 9 yards. It was pretty interesting.
That was at Longwharf?
This is at Longworth, yes.
God, I'm going to have to remember that if that comes back. That'll
I'll have
be
to check
fun.
that out.
That'll be a lot of fun. So that's a good theater, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Longwharf, so.
I can get you tickets really cheap.
All right. I'll remember that. Don't forget my senior discount, too.
Well, you'll get a couple of senior discounts, believe me.
Get one for Maureen. Do.
Okay.
So we talked about Christmas movies, and I suppose we should follow it. And again, we'll do the group Christmas song. Might be a little lame, but
you can go.
Jingle Bells is always a classic.
Yeah.
Jingle bells. Sing.
Blue Christmas by
Same. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Blue Christmas
Sure,
by
yeah.
Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Jingle Bells. Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah.
All right. Santa?
Happy Holidays by Andy Williams. It's a wonderful song. Happy Holidays. Want me to keep singing?
We're trying to attract viewers, Santa. so
Oh, I'm
let
sorry.
them know.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, I'm sorry.
One of my favorites has always been Silent Night.
Silent Night. So, yeah, that's good. I actually don't have a favorite. The Christmas song I actually get a kick out of most is when the dogs do Jingle Bells. The barking.
I thought you were going to say Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
No. And there's a couple of songs that we can't even talk about on the air here because they're not rated, especially in front of Santa and the Marine Corps here.
I've never heard any of those songs,
So-
believe me.
But I'm a big fan of the dogs that bark at Jingle Bells. So, but I have no life. But A Christmas Story is my favorite movie. I wanted to
Yes,
ask
we know.
you. You always give presents.
Sure.
You know, you got the sack. You're making your rounds. Everybody gets a present. Have you ever gotten a present?
The present I get is seeing the smiles on the kids' faces when they open up their presents. That is all I need.
Really? Okay.
That's why I do it.
Okay, nice. And I'm sure you have some stories you can tell about it's got to be priceless.
Oh, it absolutely is. Just peace on earth at this time. Everybody's together. Everybody's celebrating Christmas or anything, and they're having fun. The families are all together. And that's another thing we have to take care of, the less fortunate people we have out there at Christmas time, make donations, food drives, toy drives.
Absolutely.
As the Marines do, and help everyone the less fortunate out there so they can have a good Christmas too.
Good, good. Excellent, excellent. Once again, here for the Toys for Tots, I'm going to read those locations again
Yeah.
if you want to drop off a gift for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots. Once again, Gaetano's Tavern on Main, 40 Main Street. They're having their big event coming up. I want to say it's the 17th. It's the 17th or the 18th. Holly LaFon and Jim Fitzsimmons. I know. Do you know if any of you are going to that gig yet?
Which one is it?
Gaetano's,
Gaetano's Tavern on
December
Main.
18th. It's right
What
up,
day is
up
it?
the street here.
17th, I believe.
Yeah, I
Probably.
think it's a Friday.
Me and him will actually probably.
It's a
be
Friday.
going.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a.
It's a Thursday. It's a Thursday,
Is
I
it,
believe.
oh, it's a
Yeah,
Thursday. Is it? Oh, okay. Okay. But Holly LaFon and Jim Fitzsimmons, who were fine Wallingford residents.
And I believe our good friend Arlene will be there as well.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Which,
she's-
by the way, happy birthday, Arlene. I hope she's
Yeah, happy
watching.
birthday, Arlene.
Holly LaFon and Jim Fitzsimmons both happened to have their birthday fall on the same date. And what they decided to do was instead of having their birthday, they combined it and made it a fundraising event for the Toys for Tots. And I know in past years, it gets quite a bit of press coverage. And I know
Yeah.
in past years they have gotten like 1 million toys. You know, bring a couple of dump trucks because you'll get a lot of stuff to bring away. So that'll be good. So anyway, that's at Gaetano's Tavern on Main. Excuse me. You could also drop off toys at Inframetals, 55 Pent Highway, Barbarino Nissan, 505 North Colony Road, the Wireless Zone, 994B North Colony Road, the Academy of Dance and Music, 245 Center Street, Lotus Day Spa at 329 Main Street, and FedEx Ground at 29 Tolley's Road. All the locations where you can drop off a gift for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots. I wanted to ask our Marine Corps representatives, do you ever have any leftover toys? If
All toys must go. We can't. So they
Can't hold anything
We gotta
over.
give them
Oh,
all
really?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
have you ever had a time in the years that you've been there when there's been too many toys, not enough children?
Not to my knowledge, no.
How about
as far as I've been
Have
there.
you ever had a shortage or?
A shortage? I mean, we usually do. Like I said, get rid of all the toys.
But you've never had too many
A
children,
shortage?
not
No.
enough toys.
I mean, this
Okay.
is pretty well supported. So,
Okay.
so there's always a lot of toys.
Good.
Absolutely.
It's good to know.
So, yeah. All right. Do we have anything left for Santa here in the 14 minutes or so we have left? I did ask you, and I don't know if you want to elaborate on it here, or people that might have tuned in late. So, what has been the top toy or gift that's been requested
By
this year?
far, these Star Wars collectibles.
It is Star Wars.
In anticipation of the movie.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. You also have your electronic games, your Xbox and things like that. Kids still love that. Adults love that too. I never got into the video games myself, you know what I mean? I just, maybe Pac-Man here and there, you know. the
Okay.
big
I remember
machine,
Pac-Man. So,
But not the little, those things you sit in front of the TV with. I'd rather go outside.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
But
I'm
that's
still
me.
I'm still waiting for my canopy, by the way, for my wheelchair here. You know, from that inclement weather.
It's on the way. We
You'll
made
put
a
it on the
special
list.
one for you.
I know what I wanted to ask here. Do you take the same route every year? I suppose. I'm assuming you have GPS and.
I have GPS, no problem. We use the GPS. I like to take different routes every year, though. Mix things up a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Does the trip ever get monotonous at all? Do you think?
No, like I'm saying, I'm watching the Christmas
there's
Story.
Iceland again.
No, that's a great place. As long as there's kids, every place is a great place.
Okay.
I like to listen to music too. I have an iPod, or what do they call those, MP3 players, and I can listen to music too, so I never get bored.
Oh, okay. But can you
Rudolph
hear what's
Steers.
going around you? Like you
Absolutely.
mentioned about an oncoming plane.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Rudolph will let me know.
You take care of our boys overseas.
Absolutely. We must take care of all the guys out there,
They're
all the
taking
guys
care
and
of
women.
us.
Here. Good for you.
Mhm.
Good for you. Not so much Christmas Eve because I know or Christmas time, but
Right.
do you ever sometimes say, I don't want to be Santa Claus. I want to be Ed McCarver for his day, or I want to.
Well, that never happens. Okay, well, I got to be honest with you, but
I would say I want to be.
nothing
I wanna be
personal
an
once
ordinary-
again, Ed. But if I had to wear a mask like, no, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah, you did.
that. You're not wearing a mask. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, it's not that you. It's a wonderful life, right? Do I want to be someone else? No, I love being Santa Claus all the time.
So you've never had a day where it gets says I wish I was somebody else just for a day or something.
Well, I used to want to be Charlie Sheen, but not anymore.
All right.
Okay, not anymore. Okay. So.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of follow-up questions we need to do
okay.
on that, but we better not.
Okay.
We better not. Does anybody from the studio audience have a question for Santa or the Marines? You can, and I'll just repeat it in here so viewers at home can hear. But anything? No, you're all getting what they're looking at us like.
I'd like to ask everybody what their fondest Christmas memory is.
Oh. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think just is a young child with my sister Marilyn and I, my parents. I remember the anticipation of Christmas morning. Just of course I didn't think it was exciting at the time, but I remember not being able to sleep Christmas Eve because we'd be tossing and turning in bed and just waiting for the clock to tick by. So at the crack of dawn we can go up and open our presents. I know we had I don't know if this is boring or not, but I know this was a family tradition. We got to open up one gift on Christmas Eve, and then the rest on Christmas Day. And I don't remember particularly what present I got or what item of clothing or what toy it was, but I do remember that anticipation that comes up. My sister lives in Florida now, so she comes up for Christmas. So.
And if I remember correctly, she's a Miami Dolphins fan, correct?
Yes. But I still talk to her. So, But that's my fondest Christmas memory.
I have to say, growing up in my house, when there was,
You had a million brothers and sisters.
I have 8 brothers and sisters, so you can imagine what Christmas was like in my house. But I remember one year, my brother Charlie got I believe it was a train set for Christmas. I remember hearing the story that when he came downstairs, there was my father and my neighbor playing with it. I remember hearing that story, and that just sticks in my head to this day. But the holidays are always a fun time in the Dacey household.
Anything you gentlemen like to share? I know you've had far less Christmases than we have. I can tell by.
Excuse me. For me, it's kind of just like the accumulation of all the Christmases when I was younger. No, I mean I've worked retail on the civilian side for the last 4 years, so I usually don't have a big Christmas. But when I was younger, no, I mean seeing the family, everybody getting together, and like you were saying, anticipating gifts, because who doesn't want free stuff, right?
Do you think it's over commercialized now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I do.
see.
I do.
You see the commercials
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving for
You kinda
6
lost-
p.m.
You
starting.
kind of lost the
You
sentiment.
seem
of the
even earlier
holiday.
than that now. You
Yeah.
seem right before even Halloween's over, and it's just like
I know.
Yeah.
I was in a local store around Halloween time, and I couldn't believe they had all the Christmas stuff out already. I'm
candy
like,
canes out already and all that, and ornaments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
Crazy
think
Santa, you must have you want to weigh in on this commercialization?
Well-
It must drive you nuts.
I got contacted by a few companies that wanted me to put billboards on the side of the sled, light them up and everything, like they do on the blimps. I said, I just can't do that. It's not the right.
Really?
It's not right. No, I don't think it's right. But Christmas time, we should all get together. Everybody should pray for peace in the world.
Here.
Hopefully one day we won't need these brave gentlemen to go overseas, and one day everybody will get along together, and there truly will be peace on earth. I think we should all pray for that.
Absolutely. I'll
Okay.
second that.
Well said. Well said. So, what's the best part about this being in the Toys for Tots?
I mean, it's pretty gratifying. It's for a good cause, and it is really well supported. Meet a lot of people. A lot of the people that host this are, well-connected individuals, and we
Like
go
us?
to a lot of events, and it's fun.
No,
It's
good.
fun.
Good. Has this been fun sitting in on the?
What's that?
Has this been fun sitting in on this?
Oh, this is
television
different.
show?
Yeah, I've never done this.
So it
before.
is. It is.
No.
Yes, we are different. So all
Speak
that.
for yourself.
All right. We've got a little over, just about 6 minutes left till the top of the hour. Let me read the donation one more time here.
Yep.
Gaetano's Tavern on Main, 40 Main Street. Inframetals, 55 Pent Highway. Barbarino Nissan, 505 North Colony Road. The Wireless Zone, 994B North Colony Road. The Academy of Dance and Music, 245 Center Street. Lotus Day Spa, 329 Main Street. FedEx Ground at 29 Tully's Road. All places in Wallingford where you can drop off toys for the Toys for Tots for the Marine Corps. The Toys for Tots now in its 68th big year. Toys for Tots is even older than I am, Santa. How about
No.
No, I don't think so.
Come on now.
that? So, but
You don't look a day over 85.
so,
You look good, though.
your eyesight is perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Except for the hat.
I wanna just before we run out of time, I just want to thank Sue here at WPAA and our crew back there tonight,
Yep.
Alan and Tom,
Alan
for
and Tom did
making us look good.
Yep, and their usual yeoman job Herculean job of making us look.
But
good.
I do want to thank Sue for her assistance in getting this all together this evening.
Yeah, this was not an easy thing to do, and she was very good. So kudos to her. We have the easy job.
And I just want to say, too, I want to thank the Wallingford bus driver, Steve, and one of the other passengers on the bus today gave me a monetary donation when I was going to do my shopping today, so I purchased some more toys with their funds.
Realizing that it was for the Toys for Tots.
Yes.
They were able to make a donation. Good. There's a lot of events coming around in not only Wallingford, but some of our sister towns. I think North Haven, New Haven, Meriden, Durham. I think they all have Toys for Tots locations, and I'm sure if you look it up on the web, I just go to Google now and just put whatever I want to see in Google and get all
Pops right up.
Yep, pops right up. And any information you want to find out about the Toys for Tots. Imagine if someone liked what they saw this year. If someone wanted to volunteer to help, a civilian wanted to help
Who do
with
they
the
contact
Toys for
if they want
Tots.
to volunteer next year?
That's actually a good question. Again, toysfortots.org is
Go
it's
to
pretty
the
much
website.
the go-to for.
And we
information.
should give credits to, and I hope I pronounced this name correctly, Staff Sergeant Romeo A. Chavez Jr.
Chavez, yep.
for he's done it before, hasn't he?
There have been others. He's actually he's part of our INI staff as far as for our unit personally. We do have another sergeant in our unit who actually has been throughout the year organizing events. Not just Toys for Tots, but all other charitable events. Sergeant Joshua Stark actually is
Okay.
also played a big part in helping us organize events and helping us select events that we were going to go and volunteer for. So,
Do you have the other events other than Toys for Tots?
oh, we do. We find out about them usually throughout the year.
Okay.
We'll get emails or notifications from that particular sergeant about volunteering. We do a lot of touch a truck events where we'll actually get like 2 of our vehicles, whether it be a Humvee or a 7-ton, and we'll drive them to a particular location, and people go in and check out the trucks, and it's nice. Kids like it. Even adults sometimes they like it too. We actually we did an event this summer called Freedom Beer Fest, and what it was all proceeds to the Wounded Warriors Foundation.
Nice.
And we
Great.
brought two vehicles up there, and kids and adults alike, they absolutely love seeing the vehicles. They love, we give out little prizes. We have a pull-up bar that they use, and they, whoever does if they do 20 pull-ups or more, if they can, whoever does the most pull-ups, they get a little prize or a little something. And certainly a good recruiting opportunity as well for those who are actually interested in officer or enlisted side of the Marine Corps. So it's great. It's a great event.
We have to
Excellent.
wrap up. Would you
Excellent.
believe it?
This has been a fast hour, and 2 of our best guests.
We want to thank Santa once again, and
Thank you, Santa.
gentlemen, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're going to validate my parking?
We will.
yes, we'll validate your
We want to
parking.
thank everybody for joining us, and have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you in the new year.
Bye-bye now. Let's hear it, John.
That was nice.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Good job.
Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Turn your dial to cable 18. You will see the best in TV. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Sit back and listen. You will hear the best conversation of the year. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom.